Hello. So this is a quick tap along for when you're finding it hard to be nice to yourself, to forgive yourself, or whatever it is. We tend to hold an awful lot against ourselves. We always think we should be doing better or trying harder. We don't deserve this. We're not worthy of that. And we're really, really good at beating ourselves up. So this is, like I said, just a quick tap along, just to forgive how you're treating yourself, forgive yourself whatever you think you've done wrong, and just be able to move forward with some kindness and compassion towards yourself. So before we get started, take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. And just allow yourself to consider all the things you say to yourself that perhaps aren't very kind. Think of all those times that you've blamed yourself for things being a certain way. And as you allow yourself to consider these, just notice how you're feeling, what the emotion is, and any sensations that you may be feeling in your body. Just notice where they are and what they feel like. Allow yourself to notice any memories, thoughts, or little voices that pop into your head as you allow yourself to connect to this. And as you allow yourself that connection, as you hear the things you say to yourself, and maybe you're feeling shame or anger or something else, just notice the intensity of that emotion and give it a number between 1 and 10, where 10 is the most intense it could be. And take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. And then opening your eyes when you're ready. You're going to tap where I tap. You're going to repeat what I say. If there's a particular event or a particular phrase that you know you'll say to yourself a lot, or you just keeps popping up into your head, allow that to stay in your head as we go through this tapping, and then it's going to get some work done on it. So as always, taking full responsibility for your own health and well-being. And let's tap. Even though I'm really good at giving myself a really hard time, I beat myself up for an awful lot of things. And I choose to be open to treating myself with more compassion. Even though I am so good at blaming myself. All those times I've told myself I don't deserve it. I'm not good enough. And I've really been quite mean to myself. And I choose to be open to allowing myself to forgive myself. Even though I've been really mean to myself. So mean that I've even broken my own heart. All those times in the past where I've told myself it's my fault. Where I've assumed the blame. And I'm open to the possibility that I can choose to treat myself with more compassion, and that I can forgive myself, even if I'm not sure what for. I've been really mean to myself. I've been really mean to myself. All those times I've blamed myself. All those times I've told myself it's my fault. All those times I've given myself a really hard time. Well, I've told myself I'm stupid, or not good enough, or not deserving. I've put so much blame onto myself. I should be smarter. I should be better. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I allowed it to happen. I'm so stupid. It's all my fault. I have to be really mean to myself. I have to punish myself. Because it's my fault. Maybe. I can be really unkind to myself. I've been mean to myself for so long. I've held grudges against myself. That I wouldn't dream of doing with other people. It's all my fault. I'm to blame. And I have to keep being mean to myself. Maybe. All those times where I've blamed myself. Maybe I can let them go. Maybe I could choose to show myself more compassion. Maybe I don't need to carry this grudge around. Maybe I can show myself more love. Maybe I can forgive myself. Forgive myself for all those times when I've blamed myself. Forgive myself for all those times when I've been mean to myself. Choosing to show myself some love. Choosing to show myself forgiveness. And choosing to feel okay about doing so. And take a breath. And let it go. Just go ahead and give yourself a big hug. Oh. Allow yourself to show some forgiveness and compassion to yourself. We are so mean to ourselves at times, so mean that we can even break our own hearts. Allow yourself to show yourself some compassion. Everyone gets stuff wrong. It's okay. You don't need to carry it around. So just have a little check-in with yourself. Notice what's happened to that number that you made a note of before we started tapping. If it's come down, fantastic. You can rinse and repeat this video as much as you need to bring that number down more. If the numbers stay the same, try getting a little bit more specific. Have a think about some stuff that you could forgive yourself for, some things you say to yourself that aren't very nice. And just as you tap through, you can either rinse and repeat this video or just tap through the points and talk to yourself about those memories or about what you say to yourself. If your number went up at any point, if it hasn't come back down, please keep tapping. The number will reduce, the emotion will come down. But get curious as to why it spiked, what caused that spike. You can do some tapping around that. So I hope that helped. Thank you very much for joining me. Leave your comments in the comments section and I'll see you again soon. Doodles!